So you want to join the ASU Fencing Club? You've come to the right place. It is quite easy, actually.
You basically just show up and say, hey, I'm here, I'm an ASU student, and what's fencing?
The club only costs $100 to join, $25 to the Sun Devil Fitness Complex, and $75 in dues, making it one of the most affordable sports clubs on campus. The Sun Devils compete in the Intercollegiate Fencing Conference of Southern California and travel to the state 3 times a year to test out their skills in tournaments against other teams. Fencing is all about outthinking your opponent. It is often described as physical chess.
It's as much a mind game as it is a physical game. Predicting their movement, what to do to counter that, and then your next action, and then what are they going to, it's a try to think 3 moves ahead kind of thing, just like chess.
There are 3 different styles of sword fighting and fencing: epee, foil, and saber. As described on the ASU fencing website, epee is modeled after a daily carry weapon and is the heaviest sword in fencing. The weapon is meant for an old-fashioned duel, and the entire body of your opponent is the target area. Points are scored simply by touching your opponent with the tip of your sword. Foil is a more modern version of epee. The sword is lighter and more flexible than the previous weapon. The target area while using this weapon is the torso, from the shoulder to the groin, front to back. You score points by touching your opponent with the tip of your weapon in the target zone. Lastly, saber is a slashing weapon. The target area while using this weapon is from the waist to the top of the head, excluding the hands. Saberists can score by touching their opponent with either the edge of their sword or the tip of the sword in the target zone. Both foil and saber fencers must abide by right-of-way rules, which eliminate simultaneous attacks by 2 fencers. In Olympic fencing, matches consist of 3 3-minute rounds. The first fencer to score 15 points, or the fencer with the most points after 3 rounds, is declared the winner. Points are registered electronically with sensors in a fencer's suit. Fencers also wear a protective mask, a breastplate, and gloves while competing. However, saberists wear a heavier mask than other fencers because their face is a target for the opponent. There is one more important rule that is very different than other sports. Fencers must salute one another and the referee before and after each match. Failure to do so can result in a loss of a point for the winner or even a suspension for the loser.
A lot of the rules are written. The handshake is written. There's a lot of emphasis on good sportsmanship and being just a nice person. And you win, you lose, you shake hands, you smile.
Fence is ready. On guard, fence.